Look, I don't know if God exists. In fact, a lot of days I'm pretty sure they don't. But the idea of church saves lives. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. Don't get me wrong. The wrong church actually does the opposite. You know, the ones that are focused on making people feel guilty, the ones that talk about the rapture and traumatized children, the ones that try to manipulate people into giving them a huge amount of money. Those churches actually don't save lives. They traumatize children, they do all the things, and probably end up with the opposite. However, the idea of church, what church is supposed to be, that really does save lives. This isn't just my opinion. It's science. There's a book called The Awakened Brain by Lisa Miller. You can check it out. It's got a lot more information in it. But there's been her work and other work, other studies done that show that people who have deep spiritual beliefs, spiritual practices, and are engaged in some sort of spiritual community, they have a greater ability to deal with stress. They have more of a sense of connection and support in the world. They are less lonely. And Dr. Miller's work showed a statistical protection against the recurrence of severe depression. And I know I don't need to tell you that all of those things have been shown to contribute to or detract from, depending on if you have it or not, physical health and psychological health. There's actually a Bible verse that describes what I think and feel about being part of a spiritual community that's supporting you and not traumatizing you and not filling your life with guilt and anxiety. It says, wherever two or three are gathered, that God is there in their midst, like in between them. And I get that. This idea that God is somehow present and manifested in our relationships, especially those relationships that are building us up and supporting us. Yeah, I don't know if I would always call it God, but I would always say that it helps and it makes my life better. And I get it. A lot of you have been traumatized by church, can never go back. And that's fair. Going back to a church building actually might be unhealthy for you. It might re-traumatize you and most likely would trigger you. That's why a bunch of us got together and started this thing called Not Church. It's all the things that we wished that we would have from church, that we missed from church, like people talking about spiritual things, people processing their religious trauma and figuring out beliefs that work for them, the beliefs that help them become better people and find a purpose greater than themselves. But it doesn't have people that are telling you you're going to hell because you own a tarot card deck. Yeah, so that's important. It's online. We don't like live stream worship services or anything. It's on Discord, and we charge $3 a month. $3 a month because we're not going to ask people to give a percentage of their income. It's pay for what you get. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't work, you just stop paying. It's at the link in my profile, and I don't know. I think you'd love it. Or just go and find a really great progressive religious community around you. As long as you're not super traumatized, I think that would be great.